Somebody who has passed has been weighing on your mind heavenly, that's funny, heavily recently. And I'm not getting that this is just you missing someone. I'm getting that you are actually feeling their energy around you. And I'm getting that they want you to know something about who you are and what you mean. And the way that they were sort of bringing that through to me is by way of a rainbow, okay? We'll find out a little bit more. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective message. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. I love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. So we're going to start with Moonology. Thank you. Oh, forgive. Forgive. There could be something that went on between you two, okay? And either way the forgiving goes, there is definitely a release of anything that was held or anything that was harbored. Wow, that is just so beautiful. We could be dealing with a Pisces here because it's full moon in Pisces, but let's pull something else. Okay, we can pull from these. I was going to pull from this deck. We will pull from that deck, but we'll pull from this one first because this is what I feel most drawn to. That's a beautiful energy here. I just got like there's no need to say sorry, so I don't know whether, and it can be simple, like not that you've even done something, because what I just thought about then is if you didn't get to see that person before they passed, okay, it's like there's no blame, there's no resentment, there's no feelings towards that whatsoever other than love. Orphaned is underneath here, so it could be a parent that you're missing. We've also got go the distance, by the book, and flexible. That's kind of weird, the contrast there, by the book and flexible. And what I'm getting from this is that you are very, like, you hold a position within your family, within your family, where you are the one that goes, you know, hey, I'm not sure that's a great idea, or wow, I'm supporting you. So that's what's coming through, is that you are the person who sort of not makes the last, let's call it a patriarch or a matriarch, right? You don't necessarily make the last decision, but people respect what you your input to a certain situation here. And the reason that you take on this role is because you are able to manage the workload of you know, you might have a large family, or you might have a lot of people who sort of depend on that person who passed, but now that reliance has sort of fallen on you, and you are the person, you could be the eldest, okay, but you could also be the person that can just handle the necessary structures that need to be in place to guide your people, and also the stresses that sort of come along with that. I'm also getting that there is this flexibility about you also that you bring to the table. And what I'm getting right now is that this person who passed may have been very rigid in their mindset or their thought patterns, you know, needed it done a certain way. It was either my way or the highway. But you bring a fresh new, and that is the by the book coming through. But you bring this new, fresh aspect to the dynamic where you hold a little bit of flexibility. And I'm getting right now that you sort of include people in the processes rather than just, this is how I want it done, this is it. You involve people, okay, which actually makes the job a lot easier. So that's what I'm getting from that. We've got 47 coming through. We've got 11 here on the by the book, which I believe represents the person who's passed, and we've got number 19 coming out. So those numbers could be relevant for you and your family. You know the thing with the rainbow, and I think that's why you were sort of imparted with this role, is because a rainbow doesn't show up in calm weather, right? You know what I mean? Like, it shows up when there's pressure in the atmosphere, you know, when light hits that that droplet. It's like when light hits that particle, okay? Everything is sort of, there's the denseness to the, not even the denseness, it's like the way that the light hits the, but anyway, look, the light has to penetrate the droplet, okay, which can be quite dense. We're talking about water here. So when everything feels sort of heavy and unclear, I don't know where that was going then. I don't even know if that was the right terminology, but there's something about when the light hits a droplet, okay, it has to hit in the perfect, and I think it's all about perspective as well. But anyway, I'm not getting caught up in that. When everything feels sort of heavy and unclear, you're there, you know what to do, okay? And that's why they're referring to you as a rainbow, and I believe why you were entrusted with this, with the role of what you were entrusted with. That just threw me off course then. All right, so we've got Queen of the North, autonomy, resilience, underworld. So to me, the underworld coming out here, and also this autonomy and resilience, because that is how you sort of conduct yourself. We've also got rebirth, protection, and creativity. What I'm getting from that is that there could have been a birth in the family recently, okay? And there could be a reincarnation of this spirit within that birth, or this person's, part of this person's, you know, consciousness has blended with yours, like they are there guiding you almost from within. And I'm getting that from the underworld, because I'm feeling from the underworld that this is actually the unknown, not the underworld, okay? Okay, we're going to start with some tarot now. Your life definitely hasn't been, oof, that could be the underworld, okay? Your life hasn't been easy. You have not had smooth sailing in your life. You could have been part of that, you know, I don't want to speculate, but, you know, a part of that underworld lifestyle. And it can be as simple as, like, you know, I don't know, it can be anything. Just sort of living on the wrong side of the tracks, and that is the resilience that you sort of hold here. But I do feel that you are connected to, and I wholly believe that this person's spirit is fully connected with yours. Whether you were very close in life, you know, this person's consciousness is very connected to you and yours. You haven't had a very good life. You know, not a very good life. I shouldn't say that. You haven't had an easy life. I just chose the hard road. So, which, you know, from people's different perspectives can be, oh, the hard road could have been going to school, you know, and going through education and blah, 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 and becoming like a doctor. And then the hard road can also be, you chose not to go to school, you left school early, and you started dealing drugs or whatever it might be. Look, don't quote me on that. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm not saying that about this person. However, it could be that way. But I just heard hit the nail. But whatever it is, you didn't choose, you chose the hard road, okay? So whatever that means for anyone. Now that card just came out, like fell off the bottom there when I held the deck like that. So we're taking that 10 of Pentacles. You could have built yourself, oh, from nothing. Built yourself from nothing. Lots of upheavals in your life, okay? And you've rebuilt yourself from nothing. And look at this, like, hard road to a new journey. So beautiful, beautiful. This is you in the hard road, and this is you taking this new responsibility on board. And again, just confirmation of that. Wow. Okay. This was a conscious choice. A conscious choice that you made. This could have been the moment that you sort of stepped up to the plate to keep this solid foundation in place that your loved one built, okay, or was responsible for. You chose to follow that path and continue, you know, their role within your family unit. And they know that you're more than capable of this. This is why they look at you as the rainbow, okay? You are going to take your family from broken to something. And this could be a process that you have already started here. I'm sort of stuck on the friggin' droplets, believe it or not. So, it's like, I think with when the light sort of penetrates the droplet or the, you know, because there needs to be that water. So when the light sort of penetrates that, it sort of splits, and then it becomes like a kaleidoscope of color. And I'm getting that oh wow, what I just got then is that this was you were just a plain droplet, and they have like their consciousness, okay, has penetrated you, joined you, whatever you want to call it, and it has helped you to grow and become the leader of your family that you are. To bring your family from split and broken to whole, okay? It's almost like a cat bringing their young back in. Come on, let's go. We're coming back in here. Ba, 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 ba. So that could be relevant for someone. Ooh, it's almost like you are also the one in your family that sort of brings about, when I'm talking about, come on, get back in here, let's go, you're making you know, crap decisions, do you think that's the right decision to make? Well, don't you think you want to lead this path or whatever? And these are only examples. I'm not saying that this is how things sort of happen and what has been said. I'm just giving you an example. So you're the one in the family who shows people what they're capable of, and shows your family what they're actually, like, what was always there and what they're actually capable of. I just got old school, and so you know, being stuck in that regimented way, this person being stuck in their rigid ways, there wasn't that capability of growth. And I think that's what sort of that's what you bring. That's what I'm getting at when I'm talking about the freaking droplet, okay? The sunlight shining through the droplet and creating the kaleidoscope of color. Like, this is what you're bringing about for your family. That's why they're referring to you as a rainbow. Or you could have been a rainbow child. I think the rainbow child is the child born after the death of a child. So that could be relevant for someone also. Show us what we need to see, please. Thank you. Oh. Even down to, like, the love that was there, I'm getting. It's like you've brought a closeness to your family. Balance, look at that. and the Hermit. You've shown them the truth. It's like you and the Two of Cups, the love. Wow, Six of Cups, and the Foundation coming through here again, and the Sun. Oh, there's just so much flooding through right now. Okay, so yeah, look, we're talking about the light. Okay, we spoke about you continuing the what your loved one past like created, the foundation that they created. I just got then that maybe they made mistakes, okay? Maybe they didn't sort of deal with things in the right way, but this is what you are changing. And with the Two of Cups here, I'm getting like the two of you joining consciousnesses almost, like I said, okay, to bring about this. This is why they are, look, you see the process, the light, the foundation, loved one past, and the amalgamation of the two to bring this light in. This is beautiful. And to bring balance back in, because we do have the Justice here, which I'm focusing on the most at the moment. So, oh yeah, accountability, you know, truth, balance here. You know, back in the old days, what I'm getting right now is back in the day, right, where our grandparents or our parents, you know, they kept a lot hidden, right, from the younger people in the family. Like, it was like you're seen and you're what was it? You're seen and not heard. You don't need to know, and keep business hush hush, right? Well, I'm getting that this is the sort of dealings that you deal with differently, and they are coming through and saying like, and they're just, they're applauding it, okay? It's not applauding. It's not even accepting. They're like, they're loving this, okay? They're loving this change. What they want you to know is that they see this change and they are agreeing with it, okay? That's not even the word that I'm thinking of, but you know what I'm like with my words, but you understand what I mean. I know you do. So they are in complete agreement with the change that you have brought within your family. The healing, the knowledge, you know, that you have instilled into your people, into your family, the truth that you give them, okay? The fact that you hold people accountable and you make them a part of that process. Healing the hurts, healing the conflicts, making the right choices for the whole, not just yourself. The selflessness that you show. Wow, okay, beautiful. And the energy that you stand in, the purpose that was given to you, like the responsibility that was given to you, you have taken on board as your personal endeavor, okay? You've sort of just, it was like a flip. So you went from being one way to being a completely different way, okay? And stepping up to the plate. This is what they're doing. They're applauding this stepping up to the plate. And you're the one that is sort of bringing out, you know, the emotions that were buried, like I said, the truth that was sort of avoided, the things that they didn't want to sort of speak about and expose. But you got to remember that back in their day, it was completely different than today. Okay, and even like I said, down to the love that's being expressed. That's being expressed. It's like the love that was there, because they freaking loved the shit out of you all, but was never expressed properly. Okay, so that could be relevant for somebody. It's like you bring everything out into the open here. Show us what we need to see, please. What a beautiful message, guys. show us what we need to see, please. I'm also staring at the Ten of Swords right now on the bottom of this deck of cards. Oh, is that the... yeah, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the 9 to the 10. You brought that heartache, that the you know, the heaviness surrounding your family to an end. Oh, we've got the Magician again. What have we got? Oh, wow, wow, wow. I already know from what comes out, from this coming out, okay, is that the message that they're sending through to you is that they recognize the changes that you have made, the abundance and the magic that you have, not magic might be the wrong word, but the magic that you have made out of what you had, okay, but no, what you've brought into manifestation, okay, and it could be magic that came up for some reason. All right, so that could be relevant for somebody. But the message coming through is that they recognize the changes that you've made and the changes that you've brought into existence for your loved ones. And this is going across the board, right? Because I'm getting like for your bloodline and for your future bloodline. And, oh, okay. And also bringing pride to your ancestors, okay? To your loved one past and the other people on the other side. Far out. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, what are we pulling from? Okay. Yeah, these. I'm not sure about these, but yes, we're pulling from them. I'm getting some of you were estranged from your family for a little while. You weren't, you didn't fit into the family the way that it was outspoken, I'm hearing right now. You were the one that sort of spoke your mind and sort of thought things should be done differently. Oh my God, receive and open. I love it. Alchemy, ancestor guides. Holy crap, you can't even make it up. Oh my God. I don't know if it was the forgive at the beginning. They're asking for your forgiveness, bro. I'm telling you, look, forgiveness, apology coming through. So we've got receive and open, alchemy, ancestor guys, and apology and forgiveness. So, you know, they're asking that you be open and understanding to things that they may have done wrong here. They're offering an apology basically, and I'm telling you now, they're proud of what you have alchemized. The Magician coming out twice. Ancestor guides, you know, this is the person. It's their consciousness coming through. They are apologizing to you for the way that things were, because some of you may have been driven away from your family, like told, look, if you don't like it, see you later. Okay, there's an apology here for that. There's an apology here for that, because you have come in, and I'm getting full goosebumps right now all over my body, because you have come back in and stepped up to the plate, and that is the love that you held. You have always held that love of your family. You just didn't agree with certain things. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. They are so sorry to you. You weren't meant to fit into the family the way it was, like I said, but you were meant to change what it was. You were meant to change what was. Oh my God, they are proud of you. They are so proud of you. Proud of you. Something in the back of their minds always knew that you would be the one, especially when it came close time to passing. Like maybe this was actually expressed, like even though there was that, and I'm getting goosebumps again, guys, but maybe even if there was that distance between you and your family, towards the end there may have been that expression of like, you're the one who's gonna make the changes. You're the one that needs to look after everyone. You're the one that can take on this responsibility. And I keep getting little rushes of like goosebumps, okay, that feeling when you're about to get goosebumps. So honestly, I really honestly believe that that is really relevant for somebody. All right, what are we going to get? Let's get, I don't even know what these, no, I'm getting these. I'm also getting right now that like you're the one, like I said, with your bloodline, with your family, with the future generations here, you're changing what gets passed down. So it's almost like I just got new traditions. So, but I don't take it in the way of like new traditions. It's like this new mindset, this new way of being a family is being passed down now to the newer generations, and they are taking that on board with an open heart. I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. Wow, this is what they see that you do. And this is so crazy that this came out. In the beginning of the reading, if you remember, it was like the way that one of the things, this must be something that they are held proud of in you and what you have created within your family. Because in the beginning, it was like you actually join people in with decisions, you guide them rather than, you know, you can't do that. So I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. And this is I just got that, like the goosebumps, started the goosebumps again, guys. And I'm telling you, this is what they are most proud of with you. They are proud across the board, I can tell you that right now. But this is something that they are like, this, they're proud of you. They are freaking proud of the way that you are, of the person that you've become. Freak. And I just got goosebumps when I said that. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe through the discomfort and come out the other side. So this could also be relevant for somebody. Maybe that's why they know that you can that you could take this on board. What I just got then was like, even in heated moments when, you know, when it's like, when the moment was, if you don't like it, see you later. It was like, it's not like you go crazily react and go, well, stuff you and blah, 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 and there's a great big argument about it. It's just like, you take it in and off you went, you know. So that's what's coming through. So they are also acknowledging that, like, far out. This is beautiful energy. You're passing down valuable qualities, qualities, okay, valuable qualities down to the newer generations to move your family forward. And it's like you're not just healing yourself, you're breaking the patterns that this person passed who acknowledges where they went wrong. Now that they understand what's behind the whole of existence, right? They've been behind the veil now. They've been to heaven. They've met God. You know what I mean? And so they understand things differently. They could have been one of those people when they were here. It was like, oh, look, you know, when you die, that's it, man. Like there's nothing beyond it. They could have been one of these people, is what not one of these people, like, hey, open to what you want to believe. I'm just saying that might have been their belief. Okay, that's a better way of putting it. That could have been their belief, and now they are acknowledging something different and open. It's you know, they don't harbor, of course you don't harbor anything, you know, that this is it. They have a deeper understanding of who you were. You are a spiritual person, okay? They understand you more, okay? They're acknowledging your spiritual side. They understand why you felt the way that you did. You're breaking the patterns that the fractured patterns, okay, let's put it that way, that they created, and you're making a firm, solid foundation, because I believe we had solid foundation come out twice here. I'm getting it that that's why they refer to you as the rainbow, because not only like that what I was talking about, okay, but it's something that they could always see in you. They like, there were qualities in you when they were here that they just knew. They knew about you, okay, but they were too freaking proud. They were too proud to go, oh, you know what, you might be right. They were too proud. But let's look back at our generations, okay, that was normal for that time. Wow, wow. They're acknowledging that. That could be relevant for someone. Okay, yep, let's do this. See if something different comes out. They're acknowledging that you don't force, you don't rule with a heavy hand, okay, but you take the reins. I would say rule, or you lead. That's a better word. You lead by being who you are in your full expression. So you may be a very artistic person, but yes, that's what's coming through. They ruled with an iron fist. You rule by expressing yourself and all that you are. It's like you help people to see differently. It's just what we were talking about before, I think. Yeah, I'm getting, it's just what we were talking about before. If it comes back, I will let you know. I am as God created me. In you is all of heaven. Every leaf that falls is given life in you. Each bird that ever sang will sing in you again. And every flower that ever bloomed has saved its perfume and loveliness for you. That is so freaking fitting for what just came through just now. Like in you, whatever I said about the expression, and you express yourself in all that you are. Like, and you could be a very creative, artistic person, and you don't rule with that iron fist, right? Well, this is so fitting. I am as God created me. Pure. Oh, you have a pure heart. You're a beautiful, pure person. That's beautiful. I'm going to get this one as well because it was there that I was looking at. And God himself shall wipe away all tears. You do not walk alone. God's angels hover near and all about. His love surrounds you, and of this be sure, that I, Jesus, will never leave you comfortless. Far out. I know that Jesus is a part of God's consciousness, or you know, but look at the team that you have behind you, both God, as he created you, and Jesus coming through here. That is just the most beautiful, beautiful thing. So you're being acknowledged on different levels in the realms, you know. I guess because we are all a part of that, right? Kaleidoscope of colour. You brought colour back to your family that was like stuck in, I want to say, the dark ages, right? So the dark ages, you've brought a renewal, a rebirth. We had that coming out as well somewhere here, with the, oh God, what was it? The death card, was it? I don't know. Anyway, you brought colour back to your family, okay, or whatever I just said. I'm not going to say it as well as it did just a minute ago, because you know that was the original. So whatever I said then, that's it. That's what they want you to know. Yep, let's do these because I love them. I'm also getting right now that there might not have been like, hey, I love you. you know, or see ya, I love you, you know, that sort of thing. Hugging. Okay, special message. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Shadow self. Divine justice. What I'm getting from the shadow self here, and the passion, is that they know that that side of you was always worthy. I'm going to put it like that. I don't even know if that's the right way to put it, but they always know that they always knew that the side that they didn't agree about you, okay, if that makes sense. I don't know if I said it right. The part of you that they didn't agree with, there we go. The part of you that they didn't agree with was, they always saw the passion and the love behind it. And this is just reiterating actually what's something that came out before. But this is a special message, and they want you to know that they love all aspects of you. This is what's coming through. And that was like you, wow, just before, when it was like all expressions of yourself. I think this is like reiterating on that. This is just confirming that. Divine justice. Divine justice. We've even got battle under that. Music. You could be involved in music, okay, but you bring joy back into your family. You bring joy to clarity here. We've got divine mystery, but you bring joy back into, this is the color that you bring back into your family that was stuck in the dark ages, okay, ruled by that iron fist. You had your own battles, shadow side. You had your own battles, but even through it all, they could see your heart, your passion. This is what they want you to know. This is, and this whole thing is like your special message. They just want to reiterate on that. They want to confirm to you that this is from them. Divine justice, all about that. Oh, why frig, you know, God, Jesus, okay, because you had justice coming out before, and we spoke about the truth and accountability and balance, okay, and all of you holding that accountability, because, oh my God, okay, I just hear even you, they have seen you in moments saying, oh God, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I really didn't mean to, but they see that, they have seen you in moments like that. So that could be part for someone, okay, is that you've had those moments, well, they have seen those moments, and they just want you to know, no, 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 no. It's either you were involved in music, or you've bought, like, you know how music makes you feel, it's that energy, okay, but color, nonetheless, color, music, joy, love, okay, this is what you've brought back to your family. And they want you to know, no, divine justice, they have been shown their, what you would call, like, you know, inverted commas, mistakes. They've been shown their mistakes. You were not at fault, okay? It's almost like what they're saying is that they let themselves down, okay? You didn't let them down. They let themselves down by being stuck, not only by being stuck in that rigidness, but with decisions and choices that they made themselves. They let themselves down. You've got nothing to hold on to, nothing to harbor here, okay? Wow. Don't isolate yourself. Even though the job is hard, don't isolate yourself. Try not to, okay? That's all. That's all you can do, is try not to. What are we gonna get? I'll grab one of these. We all know a rainbow stands on its own kind of thing, okay? But you're not meant to isolate yourself. Downloads of intuition. Love it. All right. Let your emotions flow is also under that. Water Guardian. And it's time to let them out. Your emotions are powerful messengers. Wow. Okay, we're going to read this. Water Guardian, let your emotions flow. There are a lot of feelings within you and it's time to let them out. Your emotions are powerful messengers that allow you to express the tender, more vulnerable parts of yourself. Don't fight against this, for in revealing this natural part of yourself, you are also revealing your beauty and gifts and allowing others to witness the most authentic part of you. Beautiful. Water Guardian, I trust my emotions and I let them flow with ease. This is what you bring. This is something that they learn. This is an understanding that they learned a little bit too late, is what I'm getting. That's what they understand about you. Even though there was this darker side of you, this underworld of you, okay, where you lived a certain lifestyle because you felt shunned from your family or whatever it might be different for everyone. They saw that love and that passion and that expression within you, okay? You were battling things yourself. You've got nothing to be sorry for because they let themselves down here, okay? They can see. They see the music in you. I think that's a song, is it? Anyway, Sandalphon, the time is now. This is a moment of acceleration. Go for it. Don't hold back. Proceed. All your hard work, focus, prayers and intentions have led you to this pivotal moment. And just as I was reading that, like, you might be at a point where it's like, can I do this? Am I going to be able to handle this? Yes, you can. Okay, this is what they're letting you know. Any hesitation you may be experiencing is just a sign that you are on the verge of something wonderful. You're coming to a breakthrough, guys. Okay, do not give up now. It could be with one person in particular. It could be with someone in particular in your family that you feel like has been a battle. Oh my God. Okay. That you feel like you're losing the battle with. Hang in there. Oh, I just got they remind you of you, not person past you, okay? So there could have been that little bit of rebellion. There could be that little bit of rebellion going against the grain here, having their own beliefs. But if you think about it, what just come through then is that their generation is one way. They have to evolve into your generation, okay? And then your generation has to evolve into the new generation because that is the progression of life, right? So maybe... okay, maybe it will pay to just stop for a second and listen and take on board this point of view, okay? And you, okay, you have nearly penetrated them. You know, you've nearly gotten through to them, okay? Any hesitation you may be experiencing is just a sign that you are on a verge of something wonderful. This is the time for you to surmount your fears once and for all. Stand in your power. The angels have your back. I trust when the universe says yes. Wow, that's beautiful. Downloads of intuition. Trust what is coming to you. For the information is absolutely a glimpse of the future. Guys, this is just crazy. Special message, you know, boom. It is just mad. I love this. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Your psychic gifts are heightened at the moment, and it's essential, what I say, you're spiritual, and it's essential for you to take the time to record what is coming from within. As a reminder, nothing is set in stone. The flexibility at the beginning, you can't even make this up, guys. And therefore, if your intentions change, you can absolutely rewrite what is to come. You are receiving information that will serve you on your way. I trust my intuition and psychic gift. The fact that that came through then about stopping and listening to this person that you may be having trouble with, if this is relevant for you, okay? If it's not, leave it for who it is relevant for. But the fact that this came through, and I forget where I was going now. Bring it back. Oh, take the time to just stop and listen and take that in, because all knowledge is good knowledge, okay? That wasn't what I was going to say, but maybe it was even better. All knowledge is good knowledge moving forward, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Definitely getting here that you're at a point of change. I'm getting right now you're already doing it. You're already becoming exactly what you were meant to be, or what you were, and they're proud of you for that, guys. They're acknowledging who you always were and who you're becoming, what you've taken on board here. Okay, let's finish with an angel number. Rainbows could be significant to you as well. That's maybe why they're bringing through the rainbow thing. Okay, they could be significant for you. Either you're really attracted to rainbows, or you just really love them, or you might have a rainbow tattoo, or you see them at certain moments, or when you see them you think of this person. Okay. All right, we've got number 12 coming through. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. Beautiful, visionary. You are a visionary. This is the aspects and the color and the music and the creativity that they were talking about. 55, substantial changes in your future. Wow! Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of the fears. You're evolving. This is exactly what this part of this reading was about. So that is just, oh wow, mad that it comes through. I just absolutely love it. I love it. It blows me away every time, and I know I say that every time, and I'm gonna say it every time, and it blows me away every time. Number 4, you bring stability and rationality to any situation. This is why you were freaking oh fucking hell, mate. This is why you were chosen. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague and family member. Let me tell you, you are stable. 22, you are in possession of incredible creative... guys, you can't even make it up. Creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. You are aligned. Look at the numbers that could be relevant for you. 12, 55, 4, 22. Okay, 4, 4 could be relevant. Obviously 5, 5. This is a beautiful reading, guys. Absolutely beautiful reading. If you see a rainbow, I mean, wow, if you see a rainbow and you think of me. Okay, because so I'm getting that is actually what it is. So every time you see a rainbow, you sort of, it gives you that nostalgic feeling, and it makes you think of this person. They're proud of you, and they're standing right beside you. This is your reading. If you resonate, pop a like on the video and share it for other collective to be able to receive this message. If you vibe with my energy, or you want to become a part of our soul collective here, subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to stay up to date with messages that come through, or bring your energy through to bring messages through, hit that notification bell, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your energy through. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. And I love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you 100% all day, every day. Keep shining, guys. Love you.